Yo, people, what you telling me back again for another Red Talk, and the football's almost back this weekend. What you telling me, TEKZINHO?
There, man. Big up, man. Big up. We're live again. Another Thursday night, bro. All blessed, man. How's yourself, man? How are you?
Yeah, all good, man. Can't complain, bro. Can't complain, man. Big up the chat.
Come
You
on.
already know what time it is. You know what I mean, time to talk some football. I see you, man, in the chat. Getting excited about Njai or something. What has something been said or something like that? I don't
don't think anything's been said, but I'm seeing loads of little fan pages and stuff like reposting little things in it. So I think he may have quoted, correct me if I'm wrong, that it would be a dream to play for United.
Bro, when man start dreaming and that, it's peak, fam. Is that what man said? Yeah.
Yeah. That's what I'm seeing from different fan pages, but I don't know how reliable the sources are in it. I don't know what sources actually coming from.
I hear it. When loads of monitoring him, bro. I'll be honest, yeah. The right kind of player, innit? Like, it's the right kind of player. I'll be real, yeah. Like, if this turns out to be anything like the other kind of links that we had, like with Cunha and Mbeumo, where we knew they were coming. Yeah, you know I mean, if the links start to get stronger. Then you get me. It's the right kind of noise, bro. I can't lie. Like all the noise that man's been hearing with United is the right kind of noise. That's the most encouraging stuff.
Yeah, man. I echo that, bro. I'm excited, man. I think there's not been one player where I'm like, we can't go get that player. Even the Barcolas of this world is like, these are still positive insights. I think the only thing I'm taking from this is it's clear that Carrick may be the man to take the wheel for next year, because there's just literally they're calming down all the talks of, like, managerially, and they're doing it well. I think last time when we got rid of Ten Hag, it was so much pressure to go and find a new manager, etc. They went and done it within 3 weeks or so. No interim, nothing like that. I think now it's much more chilled. Bro, Carrick's been the catalyst to that. Winning games, everyone's more quiet. Like, everyone's much more satisfied.
It changes the whole atmosphere around the club, bro.
Of course, bro. Of course. So, bro, with that being said, yeah, the only thing is for next year is like, if we were to go and get any player we wanted next season, would you not take Luis Enrique, bro?
Enrique is the only manager, yeah, that I would take instead of Michael Carrick right now. He's the only one. Do you know what I'm saying? But it's one of them ones where it's like we're in a situation where it's like man could end up missing out, on our Luis Enrique or our Pep Guardiola, if we fucking let Carrick go, and then he ends up shelling down somewhere else, and then for argument's sake, Enrique flops blood at Man United. Even though I think he's staying at PSG, innit? Because the thing is, I think Carrick's ceiling is high, innit? I think if Carrick goes to another Premier League team, he does well. Like, there's no two ways, and especially one that has money. So, the thing is, if them men are willing to risk losing Michael Carrick, obviously he's not going to go Spurs now because they just got the Zirkzee. But if they would have been willing to risk Michael Carrick, it could only be for a manager of the level of Enrique, blood. You know what I mean? All the Nagelsmann and all this stuff. Get out of here, bro.
No, I'm not hearing it either. Bro. I do not want Julian Nagelsmann. But this, I think, with the whole Michael Carrick thing, I've never actually looked at it from that standpoint. We could be missing out on the jackpot. And looking at his portfolio, I think he's only managed at Middlesbrough. And when he took over Middlesbrough at the time, they were in the rut. And he got them into the playoffs, which is fantastic.
He got them into a position where they felt like they didn't need him no more, innit? And that's the biggest compliment, bro, because he got them. They were in the ghetto when he took over, and then he took them out of that. Do you know what I mean? And then they started acting brand new, blood. You know what I mean? So
at B settings.
Exactly. And where are they now? That's the thing. They're not even in the Prem. So it's one of them things where if he was the issue, they would have been promoted already.
Yeah, 9 times out of 10. I think they're in the playoffs again for this season, the championship. So look,
exactly, because that's the level of the team they are. They're a playoff team at the moment, and they were a playoff team under him as well.
Yeah,
can they go the extra step? Do you know what I'm saying?
No, I hear you. In terms of all of those available managers, even all the names I'm looking at, the only one that's genuinely appealing to the eye is Luis Enrique, man. Apart from that, though, like I am satisfied. I am happy. I think we can even just move on from the managerial like chats, bro, about who's going to be appointed for next season. It's 110% one of the two. Especially because of all of the fan noise, man. It's one or the other, which again is a positive insight. Like it is very positive. So yeah, bro, long may it continue, innit? Long may it continue. It's international break. I think in terms of right now, the focus is 110% to finish in the Champions League, but not just to finish in the Champions League. Now cementing that third space, like I think the fact that we're now there, you know, everyone likes to put expectations whenever they feel like type of thing. I think now the fact that we're there, Villa have been dropping points, Chelsea been dropping points, Liverpool's been dropping.
Everyone around us has really been dropping points, bro.
Yeah. And even when we've dropped points in our I think we've drawn and lost in our last 4 games. So even when we've dropped points, man, we don't look like we're moving or dropping any places anytime soon. So yeah, we've just got to keep that, man. If the performances could get better, obviously, then it's just going to be a whole different ball game, man. I think United
the good thing
to look out for.
I think the good thing that people aren't highlighting is even when we did lose the game, there was no rut, blood. Man just got back to business. You know them way there. And that's the best thing. Do you know what I mean? Because some teams have downturn in form and all these things. We didn't have a downturn in form. We just had a bad day at the office. And really and truly, the worst result we should have been leaving with was a draw anyway, because we didn't deserve to lose that game. So it's one of them ones where even when I look at that, the manner in which we lost and then the manner in which we reacted is all positive.
Facts. All right, cool. So there's a couple of talking points. I don't know if you've seen about Kobbie Mainoo and Elliot Anderson playing in the midfield together.
Yeah, apparently it was underwhelming.
Well. Yeah, looking at the highlights, the highlights did make Kobbie look really bad, bro, of the game, because obviously man was watching the Jamaica game at that time. There was a couple of clips where like Kobbie got bypassed and it looked easy. Like I told you, me and you both know his running style, it just makes it look 10 times worse, innit? The fact that it's like lethargic, kind of Bobby swinging his body type of thing. In the Prem, people are saying that that midfield will get bypassed. But my thing is, it's like, what I went to assess straight away was, why are we not being bypassed at United with Kobbie Mainoo in the midfield that easily anyways, with Casemiro in there next to him? And that just goes down to like many other factors. It's about like obviously the fullbacks tucking in, kind of everyone being on the same cohesion, but also like not too many gaps in the midfield. We've seen it when Bruno kind of isolates these, man. Those same things happen, innit? I don't think that's too much the case, though. I think it's more of a myth, bro. But I just want to get your thoughts on it, to be fair, bro.
I think we're still in a situation where Kobbie's being misprofiled, innit? And people are underestimating how key, both how we set up tactically and also how important Casemiro has been to Kobbie settling in this Man United midfield. Because if he's playing beside Zirkzee, probably be having different conversations right now. Do you know what I'm saying? Like Elliot Anderson, again, another player that man are misprofiling. He's very much a box-to-box player. Cool because he's at Forest and there's shit. He drops a bit deeper and he gets on the ball, but he's not a disciplined player like that. He's not. Yeah. He's quite a frantic player, bruv. Like he's at in between both boxes. So when he's got the freedom playing for England and he don't have to be everywhere and be everything, it's never gonna work with Kobbie, bro. I'll be honest. Like I think he could play with Kobbie Mainoo at Man United, but there has to be a third midfielder, bro. Like I don't like the idea of Anderson being, for argument's sake, our ball progressor, because I don't think he's better than Kobbie at that. And I don't like the idea of Kobbie being our number 6 ball progressor next season because he's wasted there. You know them ones. So even if we get Anderson, we need a Belabor, or we need another kind of player, bro. For me, I would like to see a Wharton, Cobby and Anderson
Agreed.
midfield. Do you know what I'm saying? I'd like to see that free. That's what I would like to see, that free, because they can all rotate, they can all pick up the ball, they can all do a little bit of everything. But for me, like, England missed that natural number 6 in Adam Wharton. I don't know why Tuchel's not picking him, and I think United missed that as well. So it's Elliot Anderson being the ball progressor and the first phase player. People need to let go of that, bro. Do you know what I mean? He's very much in the mode of like a box-to-box Steven Gerrard kind of player, like just with a bit more close control about him. But he is not no conductor, bro. Like not even close.
Yeah, but this is why I said, in terms of like when people are like, oh, let's bring in Elliot Anderson and Tonali, I said you can't bring in the same sort of profile.
Nah, there's one or the other.
Thank you.
I think Tonali comes in if we can't get Anderson.
Yeah, bro. Genuinely, I don't mind who we get now. For me, we're doing a nitpicking thing, innit? I do not mind who we get out of the two, because I think there's pros and cons with both. Because you look at Tonali, obviously, age, I think he's like, what, 25, 26? So he brings that age, experience, obviously, in terms of what...
Yeah, Champions League experience, big tournament
Champions League
experience.
Of course, but what we'll be missing with Casemiro, you know, that dog, someone who will get in the opposition's faces, etc. He's more...
I think Tonali's got that tenacity, though.
Yeah, I agree. No, that's what I'm saying. He's going to bring that. He's the one that's going to bring that. I think Elliot Anderson, as you said, he's more of like a Steven Gerrard type. He's just a combat midfielder. He's very dynamic. 1 minute he'll be popping up on the left, on the right. He's all over the park, but that's just because of the engine that he has, isn't it? So he's strong again, very quick, ball carrier, good ball control. Bro, his ball striking is much better than I thought as well. So
Tonali or Anderson?
No, Anderson. Anderson
is, bro, like he's like, brother, he's like a B-Tech Gerrard, bro. You know them ones. Like, man see this brother that ping couple diags and now they think he's a sick passer. He's not a sick passer, like. But he's got decent tech, like. Do you know what I'm saying? Got decent tech, receives the ball better than Gerrard. Do you know what I'm saying? But he's a similar kind of player, innit? Like, you don't give them the creative responsibility. They're free roaming players that just impact the game with physicality, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And I like him, but if I'm choosing between him and Tonali, I'm picking Tonali, bro.
Oh yeah, you're my guy, man. And also the temperament, bro. I don't trust English players anyway. They're bottle jobs. You know them, so man don't want too many of them. Do you know what I'm saying? In the big moments, the Italian youth's gonna turn up. You know what I'm saying? The same way fucking the Brazilian youths turn up for us, Casemiro and them, man. These are the men that turn up in the moments, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, he'll turn up. I'm telling you, Tonali needs that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I think he comes to Man United. He's a passion merchant, so the top Reds will love him anyway. And I feel like he's a player that's built for the big stage, man. Like, he really is, bro. Anderson, good player. Do you know what I'm saying? But I ain't getting carried away, blood. You know what I mean? Yeah. No, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man. Bro, I think the Joshua Zirkzee chat is another one that's starting to creep up again, especially in international break. But I think, what's your thoughts in terms of, especially for next season, and Joshua Zirkzee's role in the squad? Not ideally positionally, but his role in terms of, is he going to be a sporadic player? Is he going to be a starter? Is he going to be a rotation player? What's his role in the squad, my bro, man?
Bro, I don't think it matters, because I believe, if he's still at the club next season, he'll force his way into the team because he's that good. So I'm not worried about all those things. Since he's been here, he's always forced his way in, bro. And he did before he got injured under Ruben as well. He forced his way in, bro. This is what he does, isn't it? So he's that good. He makes that much of an impact. He will force his way in some way, shape, or form. He will eventually get a run of games because he impacts games, bro. You know what I'm saying? And hopefully, when we're better, he can add a bit more numbers to the score sheet, because that's what everyone always uses against him. Oh, he doesn't score. That's the only thing they use against him. So if he's scoring goals, no one can chat. That's the reality.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? While we're playing this transition football at times, yeah, it's gonna benefit a Benjamin Sesko. But the funny thing is, he's been so close so many times. Do you know what I mean? To making an
It's
impact.
mad, isn't it? Yeah, yeah. It's
You know what I
actually
mean? Whether
mad.
it's that the header that he had that just went like that much past the post, the shot he slapped in the top corner against Newcastle that my man saved. There's just little moments that are not going for him at the moment. Do you know what I'm saying? And it's like when United are playing better and we're just a better team anyway, I believe that he'll start to score goals and then all of a sudden it's a different conversation.
Bro, I agree, man. Do you know what? Unpopular opinion, yeah. I said the same thing about Anthony when Anthony first came in, you know. Anthony was doing everything right before the final ball, and it wasn't ideally his end product or the execution that bad, bro. This guy was clapping the crossbar, then the post. Goalkeepers were pulling out world-class saves.
Yeah, but he showed
Anthony
it
was a man who
going to Betis and mashing works, blood. So he showed that he wasn't the issue.
No, of course he showed us the fundamentals, bro. Like he used to get the ball, receive the ball, cut in and shoot. Like, and people used to say he was predictable, but bro, if you're always finding that half a yard to pull the trigger, then there's a difference between predictability and probability, bro. It's like, are you going to stop him? Yes or no? So yeah man, I think someone like Joshua Zirkzee, not just going off track. I think it's a good fortunes has got to come for him, man. Bro, I'm starting to have these conversations with the guys where I'm like, do you know, I can't even be bothered with certain conversations when it comes to football anymore because it's making me lose my love, bro. Like when I'm seeing things like, like guys have to spam passes in order to be like creative or they're world class. I'm like, bro, you can criticize your favorite players nowadays, you know. Stop making silly excuses to make them sound better. There's nothing wrong with criticizing your favorite ballers. You see your Zirkzees, your Paul Pogbas, your Jadon Sanchos. My advice to these sorts of players are go and be selfish on that football pitch. You have more than the ability to go and do it. Go and be selfish. Go and pull off the 360s, the chops. Go and ching a man. Go and pop off shots. You man need to do that because this whole playing it safe is what's killing the guys' games nowadays, or their profile or their rep. Just go and express yourself now. There's no time to look technically gifted anymore. Forget all of that. Forget the retention stuff. Just go and do.
It's not good enough. It's not good enough being a good footballer anymore.
Yeah, it's not, bro. It's not, bro.
It's not enough.
As you saw with the Newcastle game, I think that was the only game where I saw Joshua Zirkzee turn out and clap one from 30 yards. And bro, he's got good tech. He's got very good tech. So I want to see that much more. These sorts of things, bro, these players, just go and express yourself and go and do it. Just go and execute, bro. No matter if you slap it into the sky or whatever it is. I've seen Bruno do the maddest things, but those things get literally swept under the carpet. I promise you, there's not one number 10 in football history that I've seen clear the ball backwards, not once, but twice in the same season and cost us a goal, bro, directly leading to a goal. I've never seen it before. Never. So just Joshua Zirkzee, when these people are nitpicking at you, they're not going to nitpick if you're slapping them top bins, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's the God's honest truth. That's how football's gone nowadays, bro. It's genuinely making me fall out of love with the game, but it is what it is, man.
But the thing is, you say that, but bro, but they still will, blood. Because I remember when we had Paul Pogba. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like all the passes that these men are loading the next man for, Pogba was playing those every game with his eyes closed, with his weaker foot. No one was saying anything. Yeah. No one was saying nothing, bro. You know what I'm saying? Man were desensitized to it. Paul Pogba was the best passer of the football that I've seen at this football club. Like ridiculous. Like both feet. Laser. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying? Man's playing Travella outside of the foot, like 40-yard half volleys and that. Like
every technique, bro.
Bro, and man were looking at it like it was normal, bro. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, this is not normal. Like some of the stuff. I'm seeing man juggling the ball over people's heads in midfield and stuff. Do you know what I mean? We've never seen stuff like that in midfield. He done it. Yeah. We've never seen it. We've never seen it. Honestly. And people tried to normalize what Paul Pogba was doing. He was playing like a year 11 in a playground full of year 7s. That's what he was doing, and they tried to normalize it. So it's one of them ones where even if Zirkzee was scoring goals, there'll still be an excuse. As soon as he stops scoring or he has a couple games where he ain't scored, there's going to be the same chat. There's just some players that the fans are just not going to take to, innit? Because they don't fit their ideology of what a footballer looks like, bro. And that's the reality. And Kobe's kind of half in that as well. Like there's always so much energy for Kobe, yeah. When
bro, he's not half in it, he's fully in.
And he's not even having a bad game, yeah. But like, if man's not getting stats or nothing, like the way he runs is a problem, like.
Yeah. It's fucked, man. It's fucked, bro. It's the best example was that Palace game, man. I saw it with my own 2 eyes, bro. The guy was oozing, like he was genuinely oozing class, and it's about his IQ that does it for me. It's when he receives the ball, he always turns into the right spaces and releases the ball at the right times. But he's just, as we all say, innit, he's playing it too safe. He's playing it too safe. But what's a risk? For me, most risks are stupid passes, bro. That's my opinion.
They're not even stupid. Passes. They're bad passes, bro. Like this is, you know what I mean? Like they're bad passes. Like man grew up here in a time where our maestros, our creative players, them man were not turning the ball over bare, bro. They weren't known. Like you were almost shocked when they lost it.
Yeah.
You was almost shocked when they lost the ball or when they turned it over because it just didn't really happen. So when people are making out that in order to be creative, you have to be reckless on the ball and careless on the ball like that. I've never seen that. Like I never saw Ozil trying to play stupid passes like on the half volley for no reason or first time volleyed passes over the top. If he didn't think he could make the pass, he wasn't kicking the ball and saying to man, "Oh, you should have been there."
Yep.
Like there's no should have been there. Like there's care on these passes. Do you know what I'm saying? There's pass appreciation, bro. And now in the game, there's no pass appreciation. Everyone wants to be Kevin De Bruyne, blood. Everyone wants to just slap hitting 10 yards of space, bro.
Bro, it's mad, fam. It's mad. It's just the best example that I use is go to your proper maestros, bro. Your Ozils, your Wesley Snyders, even your deep line playmakers, your Pirlos, your Toni Krooses. Ask these guys, do you think it's a great thing to lose the ball trying to risk a pass, bro? They will feel sick. They'll say, no, we have to keep the ball. Why am I losing the ball to try and find the final pass? It's stupid, bro. It's genuinely stupid. Literally yesterday, I was sitting there watching the MSN documentary, and bro, I genuinely forgot that Luis Suarez had to miss the first 4 months of league football, and he could only play Champions League football for Barca because of the bite in the World Cup. I genuinely forgot those things.
Yeah, I didn't remember that either.
Yeah, bro, it's actually mad. And he started playing on the right. He started off on the right for Barcelona while Messi played in the center. But when Suarez obviously came back into the fold in terms of league form, they obviously reshuffled. They played him in the 9, Messi on the right, but kind of, in behind, tucked in, and they were just doing the whole fluid interchanging, etc., etc. Look at the football there, yeah? And I was watching the football there and the goals that they were scoring, and I was like, not one of these passes were forced. Everything was premeditated, and I'm seeing some disgusting stuff. You're talking about pass appreciation, bro. I was appreciating everything. I had onomatopoeia after every pass. Everything was the touches, the 1-2s, the IQ, the moving into spaces. Those things are gone now and not appreciated. I'm seeing even people nowadays saying things like, but old school Barca was boring. But that's a lie. That is a lie. What is boring is most people trying to emulate it and failing. That's what's happened. The football that they were playing at the pace they were playing it at, winning the ball back in 5 seconds, and then suffocating you in your own third. That weren't boring, bro. That was
not at all
fluent football, bro. They were playing football through a Gucci funnel, bro. Fluidity, bro. It was completely different. And those, like nowadays, I just don't like the fact that, again, people are looking. The only reason why these statements are coming out, bro, are genuinely is because people are looking to make excuses for their favorite players, bro. I'm not going to make no names. It's just people are looking to make excuses for their favorite players. So rather than just saying, bro, he needs to stop forcing certain passes. I like the player. I like his temperament. I like his tech or whatever it is. They say, No, bro, I see what he's trying to do, man. It doesn't matter if he gives it away 5 times because the 6th is going to be a goal. Wait, hold on. But look at the 5 times we've turned over possession. What's happened then? No one speaks about that. What's happened when the possession has been turned over? So, yeah, bro, like, no, these guys can't tell me about ball. And the fact that we argue about those things, I'm just like, do you know what, bro? Nowadays, these little 18-year-olds, bro, even people my age, bro, it's just like, there's no point arguing with that, man. There's no point, man. Because if you was there having conversations properly when we was growing up, not for clickbait, not for content or whatever it is, you wouldn't see the game the way you see it now, bro. That's the God's honest truth, bro. Do you know what I mean? Where was Bruno Fernandes when he was growing up as a baller? Was anyone seeing him as this prospect, as this creative midfielder, as this diamond? No. We just magically saw, 28 goals, 30-something assists at Sporting, and we was the only team alongside Tottenham chasing him. We're acting like the Madrids, the Barcelonas, the PSGs, all those teams were in. No, bro.
And they would have known who he was, bro.
Exactly. Of course, bro. Like, of course they would have. Of course they would. And even I was gassed. When I saw that we was linked with this player, I've never heard of Bruno Fernandes before we was linked with him, bro.
Me
That's
neither.
the God's honest truth. The God's honest truth. So when I saw the player and I saw comps and I saw that man hit a knuckleball from 40 yards and it looped over the keeper, I said, man wants this. I need this sort of player, especially because at the time, looking back in hindsight, we had Andreas Pereira as our only number 10 at Manchester United at the time. The only number 10. So what else was going to happen, bro? Myself or yourself would have come in and made an impact. Do you know what I mean? And we saw those things. Those things I saw from the first 3 games, bro. Everton, Watford, Wolves. I saw like the force in the passes, but I was looking at it as a positive at that time because it was like, at least someone's trying to be creative. At least, but bro, that's actually a man's game. Like losing the ball, bro. Like that's actually a man's game. So that's what used to absolutely piss me off. Now, within the last 2 to 3 months, I think he's dramatically improved because I said, in terms of football-wise, yes, he's a player that should have a good touch. He's a player that does have good technique, bro. He can slap a ball. So him with someone like Michael Carrick at the helm, who's clearly 110%, I'm not asking you, I am telling you, the guy's coming and told you to simplify your game, bro. Do not force everything. You've seen that, bro, from his first game, because he's not turning out straight away, or he's not trying to turn out straight away. Bruno's not press resistant, but every time he receives the ball on the shoulder, he tries a Cruyff or chop outside the boot turn where it looks disgraceful. It don't work. Do you know what I mean? Now you'll see, sometimes he still does it, but now you'll see him more bounce the ball back, play the way he's facing, and then kind of move to receive the ball on the half turn so he can kind of face what he's doing, bro. Do you know what I mean? So, bruv, it's a case where now I'm more happy, I'm more satisfied with that. But no one tell me that this sort of player is the pinnacle. That player is not the pinnacle or one of the best players United have seen. I think that's my argument.
If this player was the blueprint, yeah, you would see a lot more players like that or try to be like that or want to be like that. But it's like, bro, you can't replicate it without being shit. Like, I'll be real. Like, you just can't. It's like, if you was trying to build a midfielder now from scratch, and you just told him, just get the ball and just keep losing it until you get an assist or score a goal, even though he doesn't really score from open play. Like, nobody would recommend that.
No one would recommend that, man. Look how easy that is, though. That's nothing. That's not football. Football's not just turning out, seeing who is the last man and trying to hit him or forcing the ball into the space and telling him to run. That is not the game, bro. It's a calculated.
Yeah, but again, you know what's mad, You see, when we have this conversation now like this, it sounds crazy. Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. It sounds crazy. And then when you put all the fucking PR and everything else around it, then you think, right, man, this is some Black Mirror episode or something like that. Because the praise that man are getting for the shit that I'm seeing is crazy, bro. Like, it don't make sense. Like, it don't actually make sense, brother.
I'm going to send you the clip after, I swear on everything yesterday. Shout out my guy, Kofi B, He must have put up a clip of Bruno on international duty, and he tried to play one looped dink pass where it was cut out in the first instance. And then the second one, it was executed. He was like, "This is why I love him, because the guy is what did he say? What word did he use? Oh, what? Relentless. He's relentless." And I said, "What? That's relentless." So
Man's a
attempting
crackhead
passes
still.
and missing is relentless. I said, bro, you can't be praising misguided passes, bro. It makes no sense. Even if you was to say, yeah, in football terms, I see what he tried to do there. Even if you said, I see what he tried to do there, that is much more acceptable than, yeah, he's relentless. He's relentless. That makes no sense, bro. You give the ball away, you give the ball away. That's what it is. Possession lost. There's
Yeah.
nothing about it, bro. You give the ball away, you give the ball away, bro. There's
Yeah, but bro,
nothing
but this
about
is
giving the
why.
ball
But
away.
this is why. Like, bro, like the thing is, you know what it is, yeah. These kind of conversations will always boil down to how you see football. This is why there's just certain people that you can't have football conversations with, because it's like,
Yeah.
if you fundamentally don't see football the way I see football, yeah, there's so many things that we're not gonna agree with. Do you know what I'm saying? It's crazy. And this thing, the video of Ricky, yeah, Ricky got it spot on. I was laughing my head off when he made the comparison to a magician. He's 100% right. Like, if you got a magician, yeah, and he had to ask you 20 times, yeah, is this your card? And you're saying no.
I've seen that.
There's 52 cards in the pack, yeah. A man's asking you, yo, is this your card? Is this your card? Is this your card? Brother, when he finally gets to your card, are you gonna say, oh my days? Do you know what I mean? Great magician, like. Nah, you're gonna be like, yo, this guy's a fucking crook. That's what you're gonna say. What, we paid this guy? You know what I mean? Like, that's what you're gonna say. Do you know what I mean? And this is what I'm trying to say, bro. Bruno is that magician, bro. Man, talk about how good he is, but they overlook the 32 times he lost the ball in the game, like.
Yeah. No, facts, bro. People
But
just make up their own
but goals win
terminologies,
games.
though.
Yeah, and losing the ball loses games.
Yeah, exactly. But bro, this is the thing. It's like, if you've got a certain volume of assists, you are nicknamed the magician. No, bro. Just say like I don't know, bro. He just destroys algorithms or something. Call him a database, bro. Call him a numbers man. Like, call him a rhythmic, bro.
He's Mo Salah, bro.
A numbers man, bro. Exactly.
It's the same with Mo Salah, but this is why I hate all of these footballers. I hate the Mo Salahs. I hate the Jude Bellinghams. I hate all of them, bro, because it's like, bro, they defy the eye test. Do you know what I'm saying? And the thing is, the eye test has never failed me with any players growing up. It's never failed me with no players. My talent ID is flawless, bro.
Yeah.
Flawless. Agree, bro. And then now in the modern game, all of these men that look shit are getting numbers. A man are telling me that I don't know ball. Nah. This is not the same game no more.
Nah, facts, bro.
It's not the same game no more. Because before you had to be good footballers to get numbers. And now you can get numbers being shit, bro. Like, we're seeing it.
Facts.
We're seeing it right now. Like, if we're being real, like, bare shit ballers getting numbers. So it's one of them ones where, like, you don't have to be good to get numbers no more. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you just don't. So really and truly, yeah, it's like, it shows you that we're watching a different sport now. So man can argue numbers with me with Salah and Bruno and Jude. And the thing is, even with Bruno, when you actually look into the numbers deeper and you look at the goals from open play, he don't score that many goals. When you look at the assists from open play, do you know what I mean? That's a different story as well. When you actually dissect the numbers, yeah, the numbers are not as good as they appear. They're actually not. Do you know what I mean? It's a twang. The numbers are extremely misleading, bro. Do you know what I'm saying?
Bro,
man's getting bare assists from fucking corners and set pieces.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? For Casemiro, I think he's assisted like, I think 6 of Cass's 8 goals or something like that from crosses. Like, bro, the numbers are mad misleading, bro.
Bro,
they're mad misleading.
It's a thing where everyone just thinks like, I hate this guy, bro. It's when I hear I keep hearing the statements, bro. Now I swear I will die on the sword, innit? Like, you can say I hate someone, bro. I've got an agenda. This may be the only footballer in football history, bro, or the nearly 26 years that I've been alive for, bro, that I've had an agenda for. I genuinely hate the fact that he plays for my club, yeah, and he's seen as this crown jewel. Like, bro, man can have good
I
game.
wish,
You
yeah,
can be a good footballer,
brother. I
but
wish he was
elite,
as good as
elite.
everyone said he was, because then I
You
would
and me
love him
both.
because he's at my club.
Exactly. You and me both. I've said that time and time again. You and me both. Why would I hate a player that's at my club? It was the same thing for Amarim, bro. It was the same exact thing for Amarim. It was like, I don't want to hate this guy. Everyone loves him because how he is in the media, or he rocks in Moncler, or he's young, he's Portuguese, says obrigado. I don't care, bro. If you're good, I will love you, innit? If you're good, I will love you, bro. I will back your case. Do you get it? When the jury's out, I will back your case. It was the same thing with Paul Pogba, same thing with Martial, same thing with Lingard. Now it's the same thing with Zirkzee. If the jury's out, Kobe Mainu, the jury's out, I will back your case, bro. That's the God's honest truth. You think I just want to argue or be devil's advocate? No, I'd rather save my breath, bro. My lips go dry when I argue and I shout, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? I'll rather save my breath. But the God's honest truth is, when I see statements about the Bruno Fernandeses and comparing to Pedri's and things like that, I'm like, bruv, even 10 years ago, that's how I know.
I see that Thierry Henry quote, yeah, when he was glazing man, yeah.
Bruno.
And I was like, bro, this is why you're a failed manager.
Why,
because
man?
you ain't got it, mate. You know what I mean? You don't get it.
You know. Calling the next man Bruno is a why. That is the biggest why I've ever seen in my life, bro.
You know what it is, yeah?
It.
Like, it's anything but high IQ. It's anything but that. Because high IQ is knowing exactly when to do it. That's part of IQ. Decision making, yeah, is literally IQ. When you're seeing players, the wingers like the Rashfords and these man, the reason why they don't know when to release the ball, they don't know when to cross, they don't know how to cross, is because their IQ is low. Do you know what I'm saying? High IQ players know when to release the ball. It's one thing getting into the position, but if you cannot execute the final ball, it's a lack of IQ. That's the reason why the Ozils and the Fabregases and because these guys were professors of the game. The one matters. These guys were the real students of the game. You know them ones, and that's how you can tell the levels, bro. It's the intelligence. So if you can't make the right decision, you can't select the right weapon for the fight, overhitting passes, hoofing things, half volleying things. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, the mad thing is, yeah, even the assist that man got for Dorgu, man threw a grenade at him, bro. The ball was bobbling all over the place.
Dorgu.
Remember the Arsenal goal?
Oh, yeah.
The 1-2, man miscontrolled it, flicked it up, volleyed it at man. And then, bro, man had to control it with his hip bone. You know them one. And then man had given him, saying it was a sick assist and that, bro, you gave me some bobbling thing, bro, that I had to control. Nearly humbled it.
But these things I don't see as an assist. This is where I said the game's gone, bro. The game is
man nearly humbled it because you gave man a madness, bro.
But this is why I said, you go back to the players that you named, yeah? ask them if they were to play some cack pass into their players' feet and they finish it with something beautiful out of this world. Ask them if they go, yeah, that's man's assist. Bro, they're like, nah. That was a
bro,
joke.
You made it harder for me with that pass.
Exactly, but they will say someone like Dorgu, he made the best out of the situation. Bruno now, he would have been like, yeah, man, it was a 1-2 in a tight area, bro. I just had to make the best out of the situation. And, you know, if I didn't play the ball volleyed up, the ball wouldn't be bouncing on a half volley in the first place. So, yep, that was me, and that was my brilliance, and that's Bruno Fernandes, bro.
It's crazy. That was the maddest why Bruno, you know. You know what I mean? And this thing here, the Rashford run the other day, these men are trying to gas. The brother, all he did was run, use his place, slow down, then speed up again, and then cross the ball without looking into the box, and no one was there. Man are gassing it, saying, Rashford has to start. Brother, Rashford's doing exactly what he was doing at 17, bro. Just exploiting pace, bro. Do you know what I mean? And making shit decisions at the end. Like, how is that good, bro?
Allow Rashi, bro.
No, but how is that good, bro? How a man gassing up runs, where he crossed the ball into an empty box? With his weaker foot, head down. Like, why are we gassing that?
No, I'm dying.
Why are we gassing
allow
that?
Rashi, though.
No, but why are we gassing that, though? Like, I'll be real. Like, the man's nearly 30,
Rashid.
But the man's nearly 30, you know? They're talking about him like he's Max Dowman and that. You know what I'm saying? But I said, you see the run, fam? Oh, my days. That Rashford run, bro. Come on.
I hear it. I hear it, bro.
Do you know what I mean? Like, but it's not even
I feel
making
bad
no
'cause
sense, bro. That's
I
a
like
big man
Rashi,
doing
bro.
that.
I like Rashi as a guy, not a player because he don't have the brain, bro. But he's another one, yeah. It's like a man's got the ability. I think that's what pisses me off with a lot of ballers as well. When you've got a lot of ability, yeah. Okay, if you look at him ability-wise, imagine if he actually had a braino. If
I don't,
he
bro.
had
I don't
brain
even think.
or
I don't
IQ,
even
I
think
think he would be
man's got
good, bro.
ability like that. You know what it is, yeah?
I think he's deep. No, I think
I
he's got
don't think
ability.
he's got ability. You know what I seen? Yeah, I seen it.
Go on.
I seen it used in. I seen it used in boxing, innit? Timothy Bradley said it about Ryan Garcia, yeah, and he's spot on. He said he's talented, but he's not skilled, innit? And I feel like Rashford is talented, but he's not skilled. You know them ones? Like, he's got talent. Like, he's got natural talent. Like, he strikes the ball well. Do you know what I'm saying? He's got pace. He's quite agile, like, he's nippy and that. Like, he's talented. But man ain't skilled, like. Man does weird things that is just... It's not skill what man's doing. Like, when man runs, he slightly looks like he's falling over, like. It looks all clumsy and that. You know what I mean? But man's got natural athletic talent, bro. Even the way he strikes the ball, is more about physical talent. You know them ones there, like. You see the way he strikes the ball? It's similar to, like, how Ronaldo strikes the ball, like CR7. And it's pure fast twitch, like, it's just genetics, the way they clap the football, bro. Like, it's not... It's nothing else, you know. It's fast twitch, bro. Man, are slapping it, boom, and
I call it Cinderella foot, man. Cinderella foot. You know when your foot's just like
I'm saying,
Cinderella foot, bro. Yeah.
Brother, it's just pure. It's pure talent, bro. Like man is just. He was born with them fast twitch muscle fibers. Man's getting activating bare power. Do you know what I mean? From these shots, like, and it's not even like man's mad skilled because more time you don't even know where them shots are going. He's just rossing it. Bro, man knuckleballs everything. Man's trying to knuckleball 1v1
crosses and that. Yeah, no, it's true, bro. It is true still. It is
brother,
true.
he's doing one-on-ones and man is just rossing it, bro. And it's like, bro, just pass it in, bro. Like, and that's the difference between being skilled and being talented, yeah. Zirkzee is skilled, bruv. You know them ones there, like the way he controls the ball. All of these things is skill, bro. These are things that take hours and hours and hours to perfect, bro. Slapping the ball as hard as you can, bro. Like, didn't take hours to learn that, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Kicking the ball down the line and chasing it, bro. That's not hours and hours outside, like. Do you know what I'm saying? It's not that, bro. It's pure just fast twitch muscle fibers, bro. That's plantation blood. You know them ones there. That's what that is, bro. So all these man are going on like they're actually skilled. A lot of these men are just talented. When you look at players like Alanga and that, man, natural talented athlete, talented. Do you know what I'm saying? Like these men are just born with different things that normal people don't have. That's the talent. But now, where's the skill? Do you know what I'm saying? Where's the skill now? Do you know what I mean? A lot of these footballers are talented, but they're not skilled, bro. A lot of them are talented and they're naturally talented, they're athletic. Do you know what I'm saying? And that's why when I look at players like when we look at the Garnachos and all that, man's got an engine, bro. He can run for 95 minutes, don't really get injured. Do you know what I'm saying? He don't really get injured, bro. I think for us, he played like 40-something games in a row. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he stays fit. Yeah.
Bruv, that's the talent, bro. He's physical, bro. Like, but he ain't got no skill.
Yeah,
you know them ones, they got no skill. These men are just talented athletes, bro. A lot of these guys, when you look at them, and you know what the fucked up thing is, yeah? The best footballers are always injury prone. Always.
Yeah.
Always. Yeah. You know them ones there, like Messi might be the only player in the history of football, yeah, that was high level, like, and wasn't injured like at least 20 games a season.
That's true, you know.
Like, bro, I swear down. That, bro, and it's probably the growth hormone they gave him. You know them ones? Like, that's the reality. Because, bro, all the best ballers were injured. All of them were injured, bro. Even when you look at Lavia and stuff, yeah, it's like he's so sick, bro, but he'll never play, like.
Yeah, Lavia's cold,
like,
man.
Thiago
Bro,
Alcantara,
as well.
Like, all these ballers, yeah, sick ballers, can't stay fit, bro. Can't stay fit, bro.
It's facts, bro. It's facts. Do
you know what I'm saying?
And
so,
Dembele as well. And Dembele.
Brother,
so
it's all of them, man. Like, I swear down, these man always crocked, blood. Like, they're always crocked, blood. I'm telling you, like, the waviest ballers. Van Persie, hey, he was another one. Always on the bench. Isco, always on the shelf. Camavinga, all the best players.
But these players,
Robin.
These players with that low center of gravity, I don't know why, bro. It's probably the amount of times they fucking changed direction or something, bro. Just doing their
Bro,
knees
I
in
just
and
feel
that,
like,
bro.
you know what I feel like? I
It's
feel
all
like
these intricate footballers, bro.
Nah, but I just think that honestly, yeah, when it comes to athleticism, yeah, like some people are just born to do stuff. You know them, man. Like some
Yeah.
people are just born to do stuff, and some people are there because they're so skillful and they've worked so hard to be there. You know them, man. Like that's just what it is, bro. And you get the guys that tend to put the hours and hours and hours and hours in, yeah. They're the skilled ones, but most of the time you have to put those hours in because you lack somewhere else.
Facts. No, I hear it. Yeah,
You
it's
have
true.
to.
It's true. It's
Do you know what I'm
facts.
saying? Because the
Facts.
thing is, look at Lukaku as an example. He had so much natural talent, being big and fast and all that. He never had to work on his skills. He never had to work on them. Do you know what I'm saying? And then you get other players that have to work on their skills because they're little. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
they're
yeah,
little,
yeah,
they're not
yeah,
fast, they're not strong. So
it
now
always
they
catches
have
up to
make
them
up.
in the end, though. Always catches up to them in the end, though.
Of course it
Especially towards
does.
the end of their
But
careers,
this is
bro.
why, yeah, when people say, oh, Rants, you always hate players with pace. It's not that I hate players with pace. It's just that most of the time they're not good because they don't need to be.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? They don't need to be.
Yeah.
Do you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They don't need to be, bro. If Lukaku was 5'8", he would have never made it as a pro footballer because he doesn't even have the basic skills.
Yeah.
You don't have the basic skills.
No, but I think this is why everyone actually fell in love with Cristiano Ronaldo in the first place. And my thing is, when I kind of fell out of that love was when he lost that self-awareness, innit? I think half of why everyone loves Cristiano Ronaldo is due to that dedication, innit? Determination, bro. Even people who do not know football, they know Cristiano Ronaldo due to the determination.
But they love a struggle story, innit? That's why. Like,
yeah, they love a struggle story. But bro, the realist is,
yeah, but he was never shit though.
Before ankle weights, no, he was never whack.
Even
but
when we
before
signed
ankle
him,
weights,
he was
before
very
ankle
quick,
weights.
yeah, and he was just skinny, but he was rapid, bro. Like Neymar was skinny in Brazil as well.
No, he was cold, bro. But he actually worked on his weaknesses, bro. Like his left foot, he made that one of the most lethal weaker foots, bro.
I hear that, but Bear Man work on their weaknesses, though, bro.
No, but imagine, man never scored a Manchester United header yet until 2008 to then become one of the most lethal headers in the air.
Bro, I hear that, yeah, but let's be real, yeah. Like Patrick Dorgu's doing the same thing, bro. Like, you know,
but Patrick Dorgu's never gonna be him, brother. You get me, bro?
I'm just saying, yeah.
Hey,
bro,
man will never have dreadlocks, yeah. I'm telling you, fam.
Brother, listen to what I'm saying. Man is seeing Patrick Dorgu on Insta rapping shots in the top bins, yeah, out of nowhere, meant to be a left back. And then man's coming Man United and banging volleys and that, yeah, as a left back and ripping mad goals, bro. I'm telling you, like, bro, bare footballers work on their game, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, bro, he's not even going to be Bale, though. Like,
no, but I'm just saying, bro, listen.
He's a quick learner,
but bro, we never knew that Bale was going to be Bale, though.
Yeah, bro, Bale's the only man who can adopt football IQ, innit? He's the only one who's
listen. Tottenham were trying to sell Gareth Bale, blood.
Broski.
They were trying to sell Gareth Bale, bruv. Tottenham had a record that they hadn't won no games that Bale played in. They thought he was bad luck, blood.
Nah, bro, he's not going to adopt the football IQ. He's going to foster care it. He's going to have it for a little bit, you know, over this little period of time, bro. And then they're going to push him back to left back, bro. He's just one of those players who's a quick learner, bro. That's it.
But big man thing, Gareth Bale didn't know he was going to be Gareth Bale, blood. Gareth Bale grew up here, and he thought that he was going to have a career like Lee Dixon or something. Yeah. You know what I mean? He did, bro. Do you know what I mean? Like, bro, man have to keep it 100, innit? You know what I mean?
Brother,
like,
I'm telling you,
Gareth Bale was not supposed to be what he turned out to be. He wasn't.
But
like,
he demolished,
yeah?
he demolished Mycon,
no,
and
bro,
then he saw the lights, bro.
We signed CR7 because we knew that he had talent. We were watching him. Arsenal tried signing him. He weren't no hidden gem. Like, man knew who he was. Like, do you know what I'm saying? Man are talking about CR7 like we unearthed a League One player, yeah, like fucking Dele Alli or something. We didn't unearth a Dele Alli. This youth was on the radar of loads of big teams, bro. He was always talented. He twists up John O'Shea in that fucking friendly that we played. A man had bare tape on his socks, blood, and the tape on his ears and that, and the braces. And he was a cold youth then.
He was.
He was already cold. He was. So what? Man acted like he was shit when we signed him. That's what I don't like.
But he weren't colder than Rooney, and he was nowhere meant to have a higher ceiling than Rooney as well. He wasn't.
Man say he wasn't colder than Rooney yet. No, Rooney was more polished, yeah. But no, I'm not gonna let you Rooney fanboys as well rewrite history, bro. Do you know what I mean? I got something for you, man, as well, because bro, man, know I was a Carlitos fan. You know them ones there.
Oh, bro, I told you about this clip. I know what you're gonna run,
bro.
I told you about this clip.
This is your guy, bro. This is your guy.
No, don't do that. Don't do that. No, don't do that.
This is your guy. Hey, this is his guy, you know. Look at this guy,
bro.
This is his guy. This is his guy, bro. This is his guy, bro. Look at that, bro.
Move, man.
This is his guy, bro.
Move, man. He's a bully, bro. You get me?
Shit,
He's a
blood.
bully.
What is that? You know that is shit, blood. You know them ones that, bro. Listen, if I had a son that was 4 and he done that, I'll spud him. This is the bread I was talking about. My guy Neymar. This you here, you know.
No, but when we was talking about that, Hey, chat, am I lying? When we was talking about that, I mentioned the specific clip. I said someone who moves like that can never diss Neymar, bro. So don't use that clip against me, bro.
Brother,
don't use that. I love Rooney for what he was.
That brother has no right to talk about Neymar. No right. You know what I'm saying, bro? This is what these Englishmen do, you know? And you know what it is? These Englishmen will twang you, yeah? Like this player was Romario. That's what they'll do, you know? They might say, oh, Rooney, see him pick up the ball and run past. Bruv, no, bruv. He was a brute, fam. Man was crash bang, walloping, running through like Batman and Robin, bloody. You weren't, no finesse. Zero
man lost
finesse,
the ball,
bro.
Won it back. Bullied, man.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like, bro, this is what I mean, bro. Listen, I was a fan of Rooney, but Tevez was my guy. Soul roll, you know, street tech, little futsal thing, little roll, flick. You know what I mean? Run a man down. Tevez was the one who ate, bro, man. Tevez had the top corner, little curlers and that, round the keeper. Tevez
Rooney
was the guy, bro.
Rooney didn't want to play
Tevez was a
against,
bulldozer like Rooney, but had that short man fucking Romario tech. You know what I mean? The little soul roll, the nutmegs and that. Do you know what I'm saying? So when man are gassing Rooney, that's how he dribbles, blood.
Yeah, no, bro. He's an English footballer, bro. That is just a pure English
man said white Pele, brother. You see what I'm saying? They will call him the white Pele, you know. Pele will come back and die again, you know. Hearing that is crazy. You know the way there. Pele got to sit up like the Undertaker at WrestleMania, bruv.
Do you want me to be real though? I genuinely, looking at that clip, I just think he done that to take the piss.
That's how he dribbles, bro.
He done it to take the piss, bro. Because he knew he can't dribble anyways. He knew he couldn't dribble, bro. He's time wasting.
Brother, man who's dribbling, yeah. Nah, but bro, even if you're time wasting, we seen CR7 time waste, we seen Nani time waste, and we saw that. You know what man doing solo with four blood. Broski. Nah, bro, like, bro, man needs to understand, yeah? Like, the way they gas Rooney, it's
Rams,
like...
It's not easy to do soul rolls with metal studs, you know?
Bruv, soul roll with 4 studs and that, like...
Yeah,
man talk about Rooney, yeah? Like, he was on absolute tech-off madness, bro. It was 99% passion, yeah? And he had tech as well. They were like Rooney street striker and all that. It's like, you didn't learn how to dribble like that on the roads. You know them ones, because man on the roads dribble like Sancho, blood. You know what I mean? And dribble like fucking Wilf and them, man. They don't dribble like that. Yeah. Like, man's dribbling like man's wearing workman boots and a high vis and a hard hat, bro. That's what it looks like. Do you know what I'm saying, bro?
You know one of them oldest, man. Like, hey, yo, bro, let me get a touch. Bro, they jump off the mountain bike,
bro. Yeah, it's that Merseyside scouse like passion clattering into people like that, bro. That's why when they try to compare Gerrard to Scholes, yeah, I'm like, bro, there was not an ounce of grace in Gerrard's game, blood. It was like that. Yeah. Clunky, blood. You know what I'm saying? But with 60-yard pingers, and them man can wrap the ball, both of them, blast it, boom. Yeah. You get me? It was just passion, athleticism, yeah, and rockets, blood. You know, them man was shooting off the place, blood. Them two, they got bare goal of the month contenders. That's it. Yeah.
No, but bro, to do that is techie. Rooney's IQ and that, the way he used to drop deep, create chances.
He was wavy, also, but he wasn't continental wavy. He was English wavy. You know, like fish and chips wavy. Like.
No, I hear you, bro. Like, bro, mash, bro.
Wavy, but I'm not choosing it over jerk chicken. I'm not choosing it
just
over
a bit of garlic or something. That's their seasoning, bro. Just a bit of garlic or something. You know what I mean?
Brother, like there's a time and place for Greg's and that, but I'm not choosing that over nothing else, like.
Yeah,
you know what we did, like, man ain't choosing a Greg's over a One Stop or something. Man ain't choosing a Greg's over that. I wouldn't even choose Greg's over KFC. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where the way man are, you get me? The way that man hype these English dons, yeah. The only good English players, yeah, are the ones that don't play like they're English, bro.
Yeah, no, I hear you, bro. The ones we don't like curry sauce and that, bro.
The ones that don't play like they're English. That's why man love Paul Scholes. Because man never played like them pie and mash ballers, bro. The only thing he could do, yeah, that made him look English is man couldn't time a tackle to save his life, bro. Man just clattering people like.
Facts. But
bro,
I know players like Jack Grealishes and that.
Scholes could have been Spanish on the ball, blood.
Yeah. Bro, I know players like Jack Grealishes and that. These are the ones that will have a conversation with you and they'll be like, man.
Grealish is my guy because he don't play like an English baller, like.
Of course, but that's what I'm saying. These type of guys, their man got flavor in their lives, bro. They'll be on the phone to you and they'll be like, I tell you what, man, but I know them high-end places, bro. I just don't even mind like a little Caribbean from down the road. You know what I mean?
100%.
Chicken, give me some curry chicken, mate, and I'm all good. I'm satisfied,
man.
You know about that
Glenn
pepper steak?
You know that
pepper steak? Yeah. Them man there, bro. Them man there.
Glenn Hoddle
was a baller. Yeah. Matt Letizia. Where was Matt Letizia from? Was he at what, Northern Irish? Where was he from?
He played for Southampton, Matt Letizia, innit? Yeah, he was teched off.
Is he English as well?
Yeah, but he never played though.
Yeah, he was teched off.
You know the ones there, they never picked him.
Yeah.
You know
He's
what
got
I'm
one
saying?
of the best goal catalogs I've ever seen. One of the best goal catalogs I've ever seen.
But they didn't pick him, bro. Same way they didn't pick Carrick, bro. Do you know what I mean? Because Carrick never done, you know what I mean? Just crashing into people, blood. Carrick weren't doing that, so he didn't get picked.
It was him or Gareth Barry, and Gareth Barry was on that. Gareth Barry was tenacious, bro. Did you get it? So man.
That's what I'm trying to say, bro. So like these men love to rewrite history, blood, when it comes to these English players. I'm not allowing it, you know. Because bro, we got YouTube now. So man can't be doing all that talking. Do you know what I mean? And be talking on Neymar's name and that when you're doing that. Do you know what I mean? That's crazy. Man done the old school scoop and that for the corner and that. Like man learned that skill when you're like 4, blood. Scoop the ball up and that. What? Your feet,
scoop the ball between your
feet and scooping it up. That's some idiot thing.
Yeah.
Come on, big man don't do that skill, blood. You know what I mean? Like when you learn that skill when you're like 5 and you show your dad and that, and then that's it. Then it stays in the locker.
We talk about the Rooney. Wait, what you talk about the Rooney?
Yeah,
thing?
the Reball Rooney thing.
Yeah,
it's the Reball thing.
You know, it was proper childish, bro. You know the ones that your 5-year-old Junior comes to you. Look what I learned. You know what I mean? Look what I learned. And no, I hear you, man.
But that's the I show speed skill. You know them ones there. You know them youths that just learned how to play football. They're American doddies, blood. They're in the back garden practicing that at 25.
Ashton who?
Bro, that's the skill that them man that never kicked ball before. If they could do that skill, they're like, like man can kick ball, you know. You know what I'm saying? If man could do that.
Pass ball. Watch, I'm going to dribble towards the 18. I'm going to dribble towards the 18.
It's crazy. It's true though. I can't lie. That thing's an idiot thing.
Yeah, I hear you, bro.
That's an idiot skill. You get me? Man said, what about Michael Owen? He won the Ballon d'Or. Hey, Michael Owen, yeah.
Michael Owen was techie though.
Michael Owen, yeah. Before the injuries, Michael Owen could dribble, blood. He could dribble better than Rooney, bruv.
Yeah. 100.
Michael Owen was on infinite smoke. Owen was Mbappe before Mbappe, blood.
Yeah.
I swear down. And he was a better finisher as well, blood. Owen's finishing was different, blood. Can't lie. Young Michael Owen, one of the best strikers man's ever seen play for England. By far. You know what I'm saying? Man could dribble, finish with both feet, header, everything.
What did you say he is? What's the statement?
I said Owen, young Owen, one of the best strikers that man's ever seen play for England.
Oh yeah, facts.
He's nasty, bro. Like man's got that dink finish over the keeper, rounding keepers. When it comes to finishing variety, Owen's clear, bro. No one could chat to.
Facts. So, bro, of course he was a dribbler as well. Look at the goal he scored. Was it in France '98 against Argentina?
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah, bro. Come on, man.
It's nasty. And he done that like it was normal as well.
Yeah, and he dropped the shoulder like a 1 yard.
Brother, and then Bins did.
Yeah,
bro, to have the composure, to finish that way after running that distance as well, crazy. Yeah, them man different. They are.
Do
you know what I'm saying? So Owen was different. Now I'll be honest. The one thing I like about Michael Owen as well, even now, he knows he was sick. Like you can tell the way he talks about himself. Like he knows,
isn't it? Yeah, he knows.
He knows. He's like, I was better than these men are shit, blood. Like you could tell the way Owen chats. He's like, bro, I was better than all these men, you know.
if you're the last Englishman to hold a Ballon d'Or, bro, man's taking that, bro. Like, bro, English players haven't even won the World Cup, let alone Ballon d'Or, since God knows how long, bro. I'm taking that.
Yeah, facts.
And bro, I'm taking that. No one could chat for me until someone else wins that. No one else could chat for me, bro. I couldn't give a toss about Messi Ronaldo era or anything post that. Or no English player was even better than Rodri that same season he won it. Do you know what I mean? No English player was better than Benzema the season he won it. We just keep it a buck in it. You know what I mean?
No, facts.
When was the last time English players finished in the top 3? Was that the same year when
was Lampard? I think was the last one, wasn't he? Lampard,
yeah, Lampard
and Gerrard.
Yeah, Lampard and Gerrard behind Ronaldinho in 2006.
I don't know. It's time ago.
That's a very long time ago.
Late 2000s?
2006. Yeah, 2006.
Around that time, yeah.
It's a long time ago, bro. And then after that, them man got wiped out straight away because Lionel Messi and Cristiano Ronaldo, I think they finished second and third behind Ricardo Kaká, and then the rest was history, bro. You know what I mean?
Yes, man. So, all right, big up for the super chat. Man said Big Six claiming Vidic is a tier 2 centre back. But who's in the tier 1, bro?
Come on, bro. Is it people do the hindsight thing?
Context, though. You know what I mean?
People do the hindsight thing, bro, and they look at him because he's not a passer, a progressive passer with the ball at his feet or anything like that. They think he's a dead centre back, bro. He's a centre back you wouldn't want to play against.
Yeah, he's a centre back that actually defended first. He was a defender. You know them ones. A lot of the time, man, them are putting ball playing ability in here with defending, whereas that's not what was required at the time. You know them ones. So you can't judge man on that. You can't judge man on things that weren't requirements, bro. It was about defending first and foremost. And in the air, he was relentless. In 1v1 situations, yeah, like man marking and that, he was relentless, bro. So it's all well and good. People are going to try and compare him to fucking Virgil and all these other guys, bro, where it's like Virgil's nowhere near as good a defender as Vidic. Nowhere near, bro. Better on the ball, yes, absolutely. But, I mean, a lot of, bro, I'll be honest, fucking Harry Maguire's better on the ball than Vidic. Like, it's like saying you're better on the ball than Nemanja Vidic at a time where he never had to be good on the ball, yeah? Doesn't mean nothing, bro. Facts. Same with Sol Campbell as well. Sol Campbell's one of the worst centre-backs on the ball you'll ever see, bro, but he was a solid centre-back at the time.
Yeah, nah, he's the definition of
he was all on the ball, Sol Campbell, bro. That played like Wellington boots on.
Yeah. Nah, facts, man. Facts, bro. Facts, man. That's what it is nowadays, bro. Honestly, bro. But yeah, what? When did Big Six say that today?
I have no idea. Man said I don't really rate Virgil. It's not that I don't rate Virgil, yeah. It's just that he's become overrated. They talk about him like he's Paolo Maldini or something like. You know what I mean? He's not. Like, he's not that,
I think VVD in his prime was a top centre half.
Yeah, but again,
it's certain conversations.
Van Dijk, most of what made Van Dijk, what Van Dijk was his sheer presence. He's 6'5" and he had pace as well. Yeah, he was good on the ball, like decent on the ball. Exactly. Like, he's not mad press resistant, but he strikes the ball well. Like, he could ping a 60-yarder. But if you're 6'5", quick centre back here, playing in the Premier League, you're gonna do all right anyway. You know the ones that you are, because all the physical attributes he had, he's always gonna do all right. And then on top of that, technically he's a good player as well. So
he's got great body coordination. He's got great body coordination for someone who's talky.
Yeah, for someone his size. Do you know what I mean? But when you see players close to him, I remember what Martial done to my man. Had man doing the Spinnerini.
Yeah, different. Yeah, Spinnerini doing everything. Bashman Rave, Tanisha, bro, Virgil van Dijk, no Virgil van Dignity, blood. Do you get what I'm saying?
This is what I'm trying to say. So a lot of men, they talk about him, but it's like, if you look at the way he plays, because he doesn't commit, he doesn't really get cooked. That's all that happens, because you don't really have to defend the 1v1. And when he does get cooked. There's bare times he's been getting cooked, bro. But it's one of them ones where, because defending is more structural now and there's less 1v1 defending, that's why man we're talking about Virgil's aura defending, man, because that's what he does. He just puts you off because he runs with you, doesn't commit, and then he waits for you to make a mistake. But he's not jumping in and trying to win the ball, innit? So he kind of cheats, blood, when it comes to defending. He kind of cheats because he doesn't really commit, bro. And that's why when man had the stats saying, I'd never been dribbled past, it's like, you never been dribbled past because you don't commit, bro. you know what I'm saying? Whereas back in the day, Vidic and them man had to commit, bro. Like you was defending 1v1, you had to put a foot in blood. Do you know what I'm saying? So I think that a lot of these modern defenders, when you look at the likes of like the Gabriels and all these guys, yeah, they're shielded by the fact that the system now is defending, not the individuals, bro. Because this is the same Gabriel that was getting cooked at the beginning. Then Arteta changed the system, and now he looks like the best centre back in the league, bro. Like the same youth, he ain't improved that much.
Bro. Yeah,
the same player.
Yeah. Bro, and what Perisic done to Virgil van Dijk as well, bro. Bro, I'm telling you, I thought Van Dijk nearly slipped a disc. The way his back was in such an uncomfortable position there, bro. Looking like Earl from next Friday, blood.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, bro? It was dark, man. So, yeah, look, I think in terms of a lot of the players nowadays, I think that just circles right back to a lot of players being overrated. But I think the fans are starving from probably having someone who is at the top of their game or a legend or whatever it is. So people want to be the first to make certain statements, or they want to be there and witness certain things, etc. Bro, at the end of the day, yeah, you see, if you're 18 and under and you talk about the game, yeah, or you're even around 18 to 21 and that, you didn't really, especially if you weren't into ball back then, you didn't really grow up on what I grew up on, bro. I was seeing El Clasicos nearly every other week, yeah? And in that time, the best players in the world were playing against each other nearly every other week, bro. If you looked at the World 11 between 2010 and 2020, 9 times out of 10, it was just Barcelona, Real Madrid, bro. Yeah. It was Barcelona, Real Madrid players, bro. And we're talking about Modric, Casemiro, Cruz going head-to-head with Busquets, Xavi, Iniesta. We're talking about the front threes of BBC, No Diddy versus Emerson's. But even Barca had so many different front threes that were crazy. Real Madrid did as well. If you want to chip in your Di Marias or your Higuains, like these players are what I grew up on. Like if a striker like Higuain was in his peak today, he would basically be the best striker in the world, bro. One of them.
Yeah.
Like he would be better than your Haalands and that, bro. I'm not asking you that. I'm telling you that. Especially those South Americans of that era, they were dogs, bro. They could be like 5'8" and that, still leap like a salmon, bro. Do you get what I'm saying, bro? They
were playing. They were hungry.
Hungry, bro. Different breed. So that's what I grew up on. Hence why, if people want to say I'm angry or I see the game a certain way or I'm just aesthetic, no, that's how I grew up seeing the game. And all of these factors about the individual goals, individual XP, chances created, that was never a thing. We never had phones to see a man's stats within 30 seconds back then. 9 times out of 10, you're seeing someone's stats on newspapers, or you're waiting for a certain episode to come up on Sky Sports where you see a man's stats.
People are just desensitized to what they're seeing because everything's so accessible. You know the man. You ain't got to wait all day to see it on Match of the Day now.
Exactly. So there's no Match of the Day. And even with that though, it's just like Match of the Day they break down majority of the highlights because they're the ones who will give you the extended highlights in it up to 10 minutes or whatever it is. So you'll still see much more of the game and still kind of have a better overall thought about a certain player or whatever it is. But it's just nowadays things are so quick and everyone wants to get these clickbait statements and rage, but all these things out there. You're seeing your Sky Sports is your DAZNs and all of these massive media outlets. They're also doing the clickbait things when it comes to titles. And listen, at the end of the day, we've all got targets, innit? Like if you got to make your money, you got to make your money, man. Like their people's got certain targets in terms of their analytics for the end of the month, how much money they want to generate, etc. So how are they going to do it? I totally understand that from that business point of view, but I'm just saying those factors have, as you said, man, desensitized so many different things in the game of football, man. And it's hard for me to love the game. Even building this platform, bro, I really enjoyed it at the start, bro. And right now, it's just like I'm at a point where I'm like, bro, a lot of people generally don't understand the game of football, do they? Like they genuinely
but bro, they're not here for that, bro. But this is what you need to understand, bro. And this is why I don't really like going on other people's channels because it's like I've built a community of guys that care about football. Do you know what I'm saying? A lot of other people use football as a vehicle to just do foolishness, blood. You know them ones there, like, and they attract an audience because man are just there for foolishness, bro. And that's the difference. Man are there for arguments. Do you know what I mean? Man are there for dumb shit. That's why you'll get man in the comments saying, "Oh, like man agree with me too much," because they want man to come on my channel and just argue with me, like, because this is what they don't want football conversations. You get what I'm saying? So it's one of them ones where once you understand it, yeah. Once you understand, once you understand what this space is actually like, you'll be happy with just having your own niche, bruv, and you won't even chase. You won't chase the numbers. You won't chase all these other things. You just gotta let it happen organically, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that's just all it is, bro. Man want quick dopamine. Do you know what I mean? Little 30-second crash out. Like, this is what these man want. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear that.
That's it.
Clippable moments, bro. Is exactly as that comment says down there, man. It's just
100%.
Like, they want the drama and clippable moments. Yeah, big up Matthew, bro.
That's what they want. That's why they like panel shows, because it's like the more people you have on there, the more likelihood an argument's gonna break out. You know them one?
Yeah. And bro, do you know what? Sometimes I don't mind it. Like, man's here for it or whatever it is, but it just depends even the subject and who it is with, bro. Like, does that make sense? Especially even when you mention that factor of people expect to come in your show and just argue against you. No, like, Rants, I think we've had a few different shows now. I think this is the second month of us doing shows on your channel. And we've gone back and forth on certain points, bro. And we sometimes, especially when we go back to nostalgia and certain favorite players, you speak about Ronaldinho, I speak about Messi or whatever. That's when we have arguments and debates. But that's how I think football debates should be. They're pure, innit? They're not based on something foolish. Like, that. That's the God's honest truth. When I argue football, 9 times out of 10, I want to pull away from the stats. Do you know what I mean? The only time I want to mention like stats and achievements is if I'm speaking about maybe an overall point on one of the best players in history and we're judging their whole careers. If we're doing things like that, numbers and stuff, 100 and achievements, 110% come into play, bro. But if I'm speaking about a certain player and we're just comparing playing styles and things like, I don't want you to mention numbers. Hence why when I hear debates like, "Oh, Bruno's a better midfielder than Pedri," I'm like, bro, don't compare the two. From already, when you make that statement to me, I know you don't know ball. I know,
but that's fine, because but we need people to make statements like that, because now we know who to waste our energy talking to.
No.
Because if you say something like that straight away, you let me know straight away, you're not even worth a conversation. Because it's like someone that stupid, you can't make them see sense because sense is not present. Like, you know them one. So it's just one of those things. Like, it's not worth a conversation. Like, not everyone's worth a conversation.
Bro, facts, bro. BBL era, bro. That's why I have that saying, this is all real, no BBLs, bro. Because you go and speak 9 times out of 10, I'm not getting onto anyone. You can do what you want. Fake lips, filler, this, that, your ass, whatever you want to do as a girl, bro. Breasts, do your thing. But me, I find those sorts of girls, you're looking for attention. You want to be approached for that specific reason, innit? Do you get?
Yeah, they'll tell you they did it for themselves,
bro. Yeah, bro. Man has REs who do this, that, bro. I'm Jamaican, man. Fam, man, seen it my whole life growing up. But for me, my preference, I hate that. I love the real stuff. And in the era of football, before the BBL era and that's what it was, bro. And that's how I made up that whole saying of this is all real, no BBLs. Because we need to go back to what's organic and why we actually fell in love with the game in the first place, bro. Do you get what I'm saying? So when you had your Keisha Coles and all of these girls out there, your Beyonces, all of that, before they went fake or BBLs, people loved them for them and what they looked like and the beauty and what they can do, bro. So if we go back to that, I swear people will be much more satisfied, but it will never change, bro. And the more we're moving into this clickbait era where people are looking for 10 seconds of fame, 20 seconds of fame, 30 seconds of fame, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And don't get it twisted. There's certain things like where you see like an LV General, for example, big up LV General, I know. I think you don't like it, by the way. So it might not have been.
I don't like that guy, but continue anyway.
It might not have been the best thing to say. But with someone like that, he knows he don't know ball, innit? So if he's gonna send for a man, he's just gonna send for a man, innit? And he sent for Steve or whatever. They're doing the back and forth.
Yeah,
bro,
but he
I don't care about that.
Man use the football space as a vehicle to do foolishness, and that's what he's doing.
100. But this is my point, yeah. When you man are doing that, you man can do your thing. Because I know I would never argue with someone like that or be in even the same space to talk ball. So you man are gonna do that. Man can watch that, laugh, or whatever. But if you're going to have a conversation with me or make certain statements, bro, especially as a United fan, brother, just at least come with some sense, bro. Because I'm going to cook you. Like, come with some
100%.
sense. I
just,
cook
you know,
you,
I just don't argue with no one now. Like, I'll have debates. Like, if I'm on a panel, I'll have a debate, but I will not argue. There's certain things I won't argue. That's why even the Zirkzee thing, I don't argue with no one now, because it's like you're just trying to trigger me, and it's just like I can't be arguing with idiots, bro. Because ultimately, I'm the only person that loses in the argument, because most of the time when men are dumb, they don't know they're dumb. You know them, man.
No,
you know what I'm saying,
it, bro?
So bro, it just is what it is. So I don't argue with idiots, bro. So because of that, I'm just a chilled one, bro. Like, it was the same thing with Sancho. It was the same thing with Pogba. Like, there's certain players. Same with Martial. There's certain players, man, used to just use them to trigger me because they knew, that it's like I'm in a minority, even though these are our best players, isn't it? So
I hear you, bro.
It's like all the players I end up rating end up getting moved on, and they don't tend to be fan favorites. And all the players I can't stand tend to be fan favorites. I know I'm on the right side.
Yeah,
I know I'm on the right side. You know what I'm saying?
Still, yeah.
Because the most popular players are the shit ones, blood. Like, and it's always been that way. It's always been that way in this era of football, blood. You know what I mean? And this is why I've got energy for the Bellinghams, and I've got energy for the Salahs and these man there, because these men are frauds. Do you know what I'm saying? This is it, bro. Like, these are the man with the BBLs, blood. This is, you know what I mean? It's all fake. The makeup, bro. These men are not footballers, bro. Do you know what I'm saying? And the stats are covering up everything, bro. They're not ballers.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro,
they're not ballers,
Mr.
bro.
BBL.
Them man always want to run Grealish and all these other guys. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's not serious. These are the real footballers, bro. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Facts, bro. I agree with you, man.
Yeah, facts.
And that's why I enjoy our shows, bro.
Yep, and the same man that was dissing all my ballers was hailing up Garnacho, and look how that turned out.
Bro, I knew Garnacho was a scrub from even when I saw the academy clips, bro. What are we talking about? I've never liked the kid. I've never liked the kid, bro. Man done one bicycle kick here that made me slip on my carpet, bro. Apart from that, and that was just because I was shocked. Yes, I was shocked, bro. Like,
that bicycle kick was probably one of the best goals that's been scored in a Man United shirt, probably in the last 20 years, and he's so shit, blood. You know. You get what I'm saying? Like, he's so shit. And he still managed to pull that out his ass. So that shows you, that, like, even the shittest player can do something good.
Brother, man used to see Figueroa open up match of the day, bro, with a goal from behind the halfway line. Allow me. Allow me alone. Leave me alone. Jamie O'Hara and that, clapping them on volleys and that. Like, bro, anyone can score a banger, innit? Like, do you know what I mean? Especially if you got a bit of tag. Anyone can score a banger, fam. Yeah,
that's what I mean. Hey, you lot are killing me though, bruv. Hey, you lot, make sure we get these lights up, you know. You know what I'm saying? We got a 500 target as well, bruv. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Even with no football on, you know what I mean? Man still got the entertainment for you lot. Make sure you run up the likes. You already know what time it is. Make sure you subscribe to TEKZINHO as well. Are you covering the football this weekend? You got anything coming up?
Yeah, bro, same old. Some more nostalgia posts. I've been doing some like day in the lives and stuff like that. So I've also got like a unboxing dropping on Saturday. Hopefully the video's ready. I've dropped a vlog day in the life just on the TikTok and Instagram, so go check it out on TEKZINHO 2.0 on Instagram, and TEKZINHO 3 O's on TikTok, guys. Apart from that, man, it's just the same mode. Gonna continue to do my best to put out the most content I can in the international break, man. And that's about it, Rants, bro. What about yourself, man?
Wavy, I don't know. Tomorrow I'll have my usual shows, and then weekend Saturday I'm going to the boxing, guys. So I'm not live. Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro, it's gonna be one of those ones, and then maybe Sunday. If there's football on Sunday, then man will run that, bro. You get me, but yeah, man, it's just man. I'm just glad that I'm glad that football's back, bro. Because it's
Oh,
it's
you and
been
me
dead
both.
still.
You and me both. What's back for this weekend?
FA Cup, I think.
FA Cup. Rants, bro. Bro, I can't wait until the next season starts, you know. Honestly, bro. This season has nearly been written off, bro, in every competition, bro. Like even like through our worst periods, yeah, we will still go far in tournament football, you know. Like, this has just been the worst season ever, bro. Like, all thanks to Amarin, bro. You get me? Now he's rotting, though. I know my man's rotting, bro. You get me? I know he was rotting, bro. I know right now he is seething blood.
Oh, yeah,
I know he was
he's
playing on our downfall, bro. You know what I mean? He wanted the storm to come, bro. Brother, the storm left with you, rude boy. You get me?
I hear
it, man. You get it. But yeah, man. Apart from that, everyone enjoy your evening, depending on what time it is, wherever you're based. You get me, man. You get it. It's been Text and Rants, bro.
You already know what time it is, man. So make sure you run up the lights, guys. I'll be live. I'll be gaming on Twitch shortly, people. So make sure you're in the Discord. Keep an eye on the noties, people.